How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Kick Punch Sportscast. It doesn't say it yet on YouTube. I changed it. It says it for me, but it doesn't say it when you click on it. You still have to search Kick Punch Stompcast. Okay. Or sorry, Kick Punch Stomp. Well, I don't know why it's not changing.
It'll index.
But yeah, today's just kind of like a winging it episode.
Hey, what are you guys doing here? Hey,
who gave you a microphone?
Hey, Johnny.
Hey. Hey, guys.
Did you just get here?
Yeah, I just walked in from, I just flew in. Boy, my arm's tired.
It's John Barber.
Hey. We'll put an applause track there, right? We're going to put an applause track?
I deserve an applause
maybe.
Track. After,
I don't know.
Filming that great movie with
I'll edit
James
it.
Ellsworth.
Yeah, how did it go, by the way?
Yeah. It was pretty good. It was a great cast, obviously.
Wasn't it just you and James Ellsworth?
It was a great cast, yeah.
And a cat?
There was no cat. We ate the cat.
Okay.
Man without a chin.
Yeah. Man without a chin. We joked about that a lot. We had a lot of laughs, a lot of fun times. Ridley Scott was there. He guest directed a segment.
No, just one segment?
One segment, and then I told him to get off the set because he was too old and he kept farting.
So. Oh, okay.
Fair,
anyway,
I guess.
That's fun. Yeah.
Old man farts are the worst.
Are you and Ellsworth going to be an indie tag team now?
Yeah, we are. We're called the Dream Lovers.
Nice. Nice. Sounds like you guys and the Golden Lovers having a DDT match.
Yeah. Oh, we are going to have a DDT match.
I feel like your team name should have something to do with chins, though.
Chin Sanity?
That's great.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't even think you need other pitches.
Yeah.
There you go, Chin Sanity.
I mean, I'll think of a few, but
yeah.
My chin's quite strong, though, so I don't know how we're going to get past that.
Well, I feel like Ellsworth at this point is aligned to David Arquette, as we've talked about, recently with so RJ City and David Arquette are tag teaming on the Indies now.
Absolutely. Oh, no way.
And they were doing a signing together at Starcast or whatever before all that.
Yeah.
And Ellsworth, I think, had an indie match against Arquette recently because Arquette's like an indie wrestler now.
Yeah, he's killing it.
He's like doing a pretty full schedule and getting out there. He has all his tattoos and shit.
He was on the Stone Cold podcast talking about it.
Oh, no way.
Hey, full respect, man. If he wants to get out there and do it, the guy has value for sure.
He's a big nerd.
I think we said that like if he showed up at Smash, we'd be there.
Oh man.
My God, I'd be there in a heartbeat.
I would be yelling out, "It's not even a pay-per-view!"
Everyone would be yelling that, to be fair. It's like,
fine, I'll yell obscure ones then.
Just, I will bust you.
No, can I get a Brittany's hot salad with a side of... I can't remember what it is.
Oh.
Cold today, hot tamale. That's one of the lines.
Wrestling's not fake.
We do have to do the radio.
Gordy? Do you just have your... Gordy, yeah. Did you finger up your butt? Yeah.
Speaking of which, Ready to Rumble 24-hour live stream coming soon.
Yes.
Where the three of us will watch Ready to Rumble for 24 hours straight.
Yeah. But we're not going to watch it like multiple times. We're going to watch it on a speed that's so slow that it'll take 24 hours to get through.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
That's like the way to do it.
Water torture.
That feels like torture.
I don't even think I would enjoy that.
No.
I guess you could really see John Cena though in that sense.
That's true.
There's John Cena for fucking 10 minutes.
Taking his whole cameo.
Yeah.
I know you'd enjoy Scott Conn in slow motion. So.
Yeah, especially that scene when he gets out of the RV. And him and Brittany are not Brittany, the other girl. They're wrapped up together, and then he runs off. Yeah, Cindy, and he's butt naked.
Butt ass naked Scott Conn. What do you want for Christmas, Dylan? Butt ass naked Scott Conn.
No, I want that Scott Conn LP that never dropped. I want that vinyl, baby.
It'd be like the Wu-Tang album that's gold.
Oh man,
go crate hunting, buddy.
No, it didn't. Like it legit never. They never released it.
Oh. Well,
yeah, you can't get it anywhere. I tried.
He can drop it someday then.
Yeah.
They'll drop it someday.
Don't worry, I'll be talking about... I've been working on an episode of Scott Concast where I talk about Scott Conn's rap career.
Awesome.
So it's coming soon. I go pretty deep on it. Might be a two-parter.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'd watch it.
It's his video now?
I will.
We'll do video.
I listen to it.
Yeah.
It's going to be like an 8-hour PBS documentary.
I found some great clips of Scott Conn freestyle rapping. They're terrible.
Of course
I've shown you.
I think you've shown me, yes.
Yeah, they're pretty bad. Yo, my name's Scott Conn, and I'm here to say that I like to rap, and my name is...
If anyone starts with "my name is" and I'm here to say, they're the worst rapper of all time.
Disqualified.
Disqualified.
Fucking qualified.
Is that how Little House on the Prairie starts, though?
No, Little House on the Prairie is like...
My name is Little House on the Prairie.
No.
Yeah. Xanax yells.
Yeah, so I don't know where, like, yeah,
we'll talk about some wrestling
from there.
Yeah,
maybe
so
maybe a bit of fantasy football too.
A little bit of wrestling,
You
yeah.
can
Maybe.
Nah, we can't cross promote.
chop it up.
No, I don't know. Fuck you. No,
You can chop it up.
that means I gotta listen to it and shit. I like it when it's like nice and
Then
flowing.
I actually have
just,
to
like,
listen to
put
our
it on.
podcast.
I can just throw it on. I don't have to like cut shit out.
It must be easier.
It is a lot easier. Man, remember I was looking back when we first started doing it, when I was literally like putting video clips in it. So, oh man, it would take me like 10 hours to do it because I would listen to it and then I would find the places where I want to put clips and then I would find those clips and then I'd put them in. Oh man,
editing's not easy, folks. It seems,
it's
seems like
hard.
it'd
It's
be
just
like
time-consuming.
a fun kind of breeze, but man, it takes friggin' forever.
It's fun if you're crazy.
We got a lot of views on those ones though.
Well,
Those are some good
We were
ones.
getting like 20, 30 views and
Sure.
now we're getting like 1 and 2.
shows your
I
talent,
know.
buddy.
Yeah, I know
You
we should
good
stuck with
editor.
it. Oh well. Our webcam ones didn't do very well.
Well, no,
Because it's always just me being a fucking dumbass.
And Shane just glitching and
it was glitchy.
yeah.
I,
Like,
I
all those
fixed my
thumbnails
internet
are
now,
just
though,
me.
so.
Yeah. Every now and then you get a shot of John just like standing up, no shirt on.
It was always a weird angle. You're always in bed.
Because I had nowhere else to do it. I couldn't go in the living room. People were living in the house.
It's true. Nobody
Oh,
lives in this house.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Except me.
Yeah, it's true. You live
In
in
the
the basement.
You don't know yet.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we don't really, man. Like I'm so done with Raw. SmackDown's not bad. SmackDown's okay.
What about
Raw's a waste of
NXT?
time right now, man.
Yeah.
Like Braun and Dolph and Drew McIntyre. I don't really care. KO quit and came back a week later.
Yeah, for no reason. It just came back.
So stupid.
I'm getting like distinctly WCW vibes from Raw right
Weird,
now.
man.
Like just the way that they go about everything. It's like it feels like WCW in the death days where
Yeah,
like nothing fucking mattered, nothing made sense and shit. And it's like
Only
not
they
good,
won't
man.
die, so it'll go on forever.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, yeah, I don't know. And it's like it's almost as if we're getting if Vince would have actually pushed Lex Luger.
Yeah.
Or
That's
Lex
exactly
Luthor?
what it is.
No, Luger, right?
Luger.
Yes, Luger, yeah.
Luthor's
Lex
the
Luthor,
Superman.
I know.
That's
I always,
Copyright
I always,
City.
I always confuse the two. I'm like, which one's which? Which one's Jesse
The
Eisenberg?
Lex Express.
Lex Express. And then he
Yeah.
showed up on Nitro and had an equally terrible push there.
Oh,
as
he had the
well.
best shirt on though. It was like the Seinfeld pirate shirt.
Yeah.
And it was
Puffy shirt.
I remember Luger in WCW, man. He always sucked. He was always like just falling short.
You seen that
Yeah.
promo where he's like, he comes out, he's like,
My
Super
name's
Brawl
Lex
Saturday.
Luger, and I'm here to say.
No, it's
Fuck.
it's like a shitty indie promotion. He's just like, he goes crazy. He's like, they booked me on Super Brawl Saturday. You have the money to pay me for this.
That's right.
He ripped
Your
his shirt
t-shirts are
off.
too tight, too, Billy.
Your t-shirts are too tight, Billy.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was
That's-
Lex Luger.
That's Roman's future.
Oh man.
That better be Roman's future.
No,
Yeah,
Roman's going
Futures.
back. Roman in about 10 years, he's gonna get fat again and go back to the CFL.
Oh man.
I was just gonna say he's gonna go to the CFL.
Yeah, Joe
Famous.
Noah.
Calgary Stampeder.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, man, I never really thought I'd be disinterested in a Shield reunion, but here we are. That's the world we're in.
It's the most pointless reunion. It's only to get Roman over, and now like the
Yeah.
IC titles, like why even have it on Seth now? It's just gonna be lost in the wind.
I don't know why Seth won it. I think what's going to happen is I feel like they're headed towards like a winner takes all match. Like I saw somebody say the Hell in a Cell Braun Roman might get changed into a 6-man winner take all match.
Well, then what happens to Braun's cash-in though?
Exactly. Braun's cash-in becomes this weird 6-man cell match, which
Braun's
is like
cash-in
for all of us.
it would have just been fine if Braun had just got a title shot without cashing. They do that shit all the time too.
Seriously?
Yeah, it would have made sense if like KO or somebody had the briefcase, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah,
maybe,
that
maybe
would've been
Braun
good.
didn't need the briefcase
Yeah,
at
maybe.
all. I don't
Yeah.
know.
No, it was pretty
Maybe.
stupid.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like maybe someone on SmackDown could have used it.
If
Yeah,
Elias
maybe
got the
Samoa Joe or
briefcase, we wouldn't be saying this. 'Cause
No,
Elias-
Joe.
Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe
Samoa Joe.
seems like he's headed towards the title anyway, which hopefully happens this time.
I don't. But like, I'm also
Yeah.
worried that they're just gonna do what they did with Knock, man, and drag it out, and then he's never gonna win. He's gonna look like a chump. Like, I love AJ, and I love that he's getting this great run.
Yeah.
But I don't think it should be at the expense. Like, I think maybe just don't give Joe another match if you're gonna do that, or
Well,
maybe
they-
like give Joe like a short run and then give it back to AJ. I don't care, but it's like Joe has to win the belt. this
I think
year.
he's going to win the
Yeah.
next one because they have them at, what is it, Hell in a Cell and then the Aussie show. too in a title match.
Okay.
So Joe can't lose and then get another title match. I mean, he can, but it would be dumb.
Yeah, he can.
But it would be dumb, right?
Yeah.
So like it feels
WWE,
like
so.
now's the time.
Yeah.
He's
I mean,
gonna
Roman
probably
lost
win the title and then lose it back at the Aussie show for a big pop to AJ.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And then they can go again for another month or two.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, then you can, I don't know, like you start inserting like DB or like you got such a pretty deep roster on SmackDown. Well, actually, you don't.
What about the
I feel
Miz,
like-
man?
I feel like I like the trade idea because at least Joe gets some shine off it. But I feel like Miz is winning the title and Daniel Bryan's coming for him at Mania.
That's that'd be sweet.
So, like, however you get there, I mean, it's Miz winning it off AJ is probably better, unless maybe they just combine the feuds and have a 4-way and Miz sneaks out with the title.
That would work too. That's
That'd
a
be
Miz
good.
way of winning.
You know,
Or you think they're ever gonna do a Total Bella's Miz and Mrs. crossover show?
For sure.
I could see it because like Cena and Nikki are gone now, right? So
Oh damn.
Stevie and Brie.
Don't remind me. I'm gonna cry.
gonna need another couple.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'd watch that show.
Misery.
Total Miz and Mrs.
Total
Yeah.
miss. Total annihilation.
But I mean, what's Total Bellas now? Just like the two of them with the occasional Daniel Bryan and baby spot,
Fuck what I know. I don't
There's
watch
a
that
baby
shit.
spot. They do some spots with the baby.
birdie spots, birdie spots.
Birdie Joe.
So they're gonna need a new star, man. Unless Nikki's gonna hit the town and John Cena's sitting there all drunk watching the show.
Nikki's got to
Sad.
start dating like Elias or Braun Strowman or somebody to make the show interesting.
or Dolph
You
again.
know what?
That'd be
I'll
fun.
sneak my way onto there. I'll find a way.
You get in?
Yeah, I'll get on Total Bella. You guys are just
Yeah.
like, I'm gone for like a year one day. Like, where's Dylan? Just pop up on Total Bellas.
And me and
Just
Nia
get Nikki
Jax
Bella.
can be on Total Divas.
Yep.
That'll be easy.
What the fuck happened to her? Where's Nia Jax?
She's
Also,
a-
why wasn't I included in Total Divas when she was on it? Like, I was a big part of her life at
It's
that
another
point.
She was
re-
on Total Divas.
It's another
Yeah.
reason that the divorce was probably the best idea.
It was. I just wanted to be on Total Divas so bad. I wanted to
Oh,
be like
man.
Tyson Kidd and just like neglect her the whole time.
Nah,
You're
You
like
would-
Dean, man. You're like Dean.
I
Dean
could
on
be a
Total
Dean.
Divas.
Oh,
Steal
you
hats
would
and
have been a Vinny.
I would have been a Vinny probably. I say I would have been like a Dean, but I would.
No, you would have been a Vinny.
You would have been a Vinny.
I would have been a mad Vinny. Still want to get those T-shirts made.
Vinny
Mania.
Vinny Mania.
Oh man.
Total Divas watch through coming soon.
Oh yeah, you guys gotta pick that back up.
It's so bad.
You
It's
should
so
pick that back
great.
up.
It's so funny though.
But like, I don't really know what's going on Raw. Like, it seems like it's the Roman show, Shield show, basically, and all the
No,
titles.
it's the Roman show plus Seth.
Featuring Dean and Seth.
Yeah.
But like, all the titles are now in this feud, right? Because McIntyre and Ziggler won the tag titles, and Seth's the Intercontinental Champion, Roman's Universal. So like, it's kind of the same problem that they've had the whole time, where like they don't have enough title programs going on,
Mhm.
but they did it again on purpose.
See, and like I don't like. I've always liked the idea of I want to see another like faction kind of like take over all the belts like Evolution did.
Yeah.
It's cool. Yeah.
But right now it just seems too forced. It's not fun. Like
Yep.
the Shield back in the day, that would have been cool when they were doing that.
Yep.
But now it's like, and I don't like 3 people teams. Like you need a 4th member.
I
And
feel
all these
like,
they keep doing 3 people factions. I don't fucking get it.
I feel like Finn's about to halfway join the Shield.
That'd
He's
be
been
cool.
involved in all this too, right?
I feel like if you're gonna have anybody join the Shield, it's got to be AOP, man. They already got the vest.
No way, man. They got a new.
Then
they
it's
got
a
new manager now.
5-person group, and then that's a whole thing, right?
Or they get a woman.
That'd be great.
No.
Yeah.
I think the Shield would be awesome to have a woman.
Nikki Cross.
Come on, she's insanity, man.
No,
She's
she's
perfect
not.
insanity.
Sandy. First of all, Sandy's dead in the water already. They're done.
Which
They're
sucks.
they're gonna be
'cause I love
separated soon.
Sanity.
Yeah, they are.
and Nikki Cross joining the Shield would be great.
That would
Imagine
be
like
great.
Dean and Nikki like going nuts, and
That's
they're like,
true.
oh. Dean and they start like a romance angle where they're constantly like fighting and shit.
And Renee's like, "What you doing, Dean?"
Yeah, Dean's like, I need somebody as crazy as me, Renee. I'm insane.
crazy.
I'm crazy.
It's crazy, Steve's. The prices are so low. I'm
Oh.
crazy.
I feel like there's no women on Raw that would be good for that though.
Nia
Like,
Jax, bro. She could be the heavy.
Shit, Nia Jax.
Honestly, like I
It wouldn't
don't
be
like
bad.
Nia Jax, but that would work.
You got a
Um,
Samoan connection. She could rock that SWAT gear.
They're like cousins, right?
They are. I still think the Usos too. The Usos showed up, had their back. You know,
The Usos could be pretty cool in the Shield.
I would rather a Roman Usos group though, not the Shield.
big time.
That would be great. Yeah.
Yep.
And
I would
then Dean
rather
and Seth.
fucking like have Usos and Roman take on Shield 2.0, which is Seth, Dean, and Braun.
Hey.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
And he's like, you have a segment where he's trying to put on the vest, He's like fat guy in a little coat, Chris Farley.
Fat guy.
God, my vest keeps Braun, where's your vest? That keeps ripping. I told you. You gotta give me a big.
Every time I do the Braun thing, it rips off. I can't do it. It's my
It's
spine.
like a reverse Hulk Hogan rip shirt. Rips at the back.
You can rip a military vest.
No.
Fuck. I wish they would do War Games. War Games would be fun with all these guys if they did it.
Who would be in it?
Well, like the Shield and Finn, probably.
Well, no, the Shield. It would be 3-3.
Isn't it three-man?
Well, they did
right?
3-3-3
Yeah.
in NXT, but you could have it like 4-4 too, right?
Okay.
You know, and then just add somebody to Braun, Dolph, and Drew, which would be probably Corbin, right?
Slater.
Yeah.
Slater Gator.
Slater.
Slater
Probably Corbin. And then you just go 4-4 in a double cage. That'd
That's
be dope.
cool. I'm down to see Baron Corbin in a War Games match. I think he'd kill it.
He wouldn't, but I mean, he would fill out the match certainly.
Yeah, he wouldn't kill it.
He's
I think
certainly a
you're
great
going too
filler.
far
He
there.
would be a fine 8th member in
He can
terms
do
of
the cool
storylines
spinny
lately.
move. And,
Sami Zayn does it better.
Baron Corbin was with authority and power. Sami Zayn is like
Sami Zayn does it with like
spinny
vigor and like
Bigger.
finesse.
and panache.
Panache.
He's got like
Finesse.
when he does it, you're like, oh, he's gonna get the win.
Baron Corbin does it. It's like whoa.
Baron Corbin does it. It's just, he spins too many times, man.
It's the
Baron
best
Corbin.
part though, because you don't know when he's gonna drop. He just goes whoa.
Is it though? Is it the best?
When he did it
part?
to Rich Swann in NXT, it was great because he did like 6
Why the
spins.
fuck was he in NXT, Baron Corbin?
Are you
Oh,
serious?
yeah. He was long
huge
run
in
in NXT.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Sorry, I thought you said 205 when you said which one. I just went to
No,
205.
Rich Swann was in NXT.
No,
for
yeah.
a
Oh, I
brief
remember
period,
Baron
yeah.
Corbin. He was him and Bull Dempsey or
Oh yeah.
had that feud.
Biff Busick.
No, Bull
Bull.
Dempsey. Bull.
That's not.
Bull.
Was that what his name was? Bull Dempsey, or is that somebody else? Something.
No,
No,
Bull
Bull
Dempsey's the fat guy. He's on the Indies now.
Now
yeah,
Bull
yeah,
James.
he was, okay, was
yeah.
Bull Dempsey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Biff Busick is what's his name?
Oni
Oni
Lorcan.
Lorcan.
Oni
Biff
rules.
Busick, isn't
Yeah.
that the guy from Back to the Future?
That's Biff
No.
Tannen.
Yeah,
Biff Tannen.
I'm sure he got the Biff part from that.
I'm gonna call my kid Biff.
Busick. Oh, Biff.
Biff Flurry?
Yeah.
Biff Flurry.
Yo, Biff.
It works better if your last name starts with a B, though. It's like Biff.
Well, if, like neither of the guys you said's last names are the B, so
You could always take your wife's last name, you know, if it's a B name.
what am I? What is, I don't know what to say.
What?
What, pansy?
Yeah, there you go. It's,
Hey,
what
man.
am I, loser? I'm a man.
You could hyphenate.
Yeah, you could.
No, I would never hyphen. I would just I just wouldn't let if my wife wants to take my name, she can. If she doesn't, I don't really care.
Hey, progressive.
Fuck.
Well, like, I don't,
Take my name.
it's like the kid would have my name though, because
And the kid gets the wife's name.
it's a fun name, Flurry. Like
It's a fun name.
Flurry.
It's a good sports
I want to
name.
be able to play NBA 2K9 or 2K whatever and not be Flores. I want to be Flurry.
2K37.
Yeah, I can't be Flurry. Flurry isn't in the game, so I have to be Flores.
Oh,
Flurry's
shit.
definitely in all the NHL games. though.
Oh yeah, there's been multiple
Marc-Andre
Flurries in the
Fleury's, yeah.
NHL.
Burns isn't in there as much as you'd think.
Burns is in no games.
Burns
Yeah.
would be in NHL.
It's
Brent
been
Burns.
in NHL for a while now because of Brent Burns, but there's I don't think it's an NFL. I think Burn is like the closest.
Really? I
Yeah,
feel like there's a
with like a
Burns.
Y.
I feel like there's a lineman with a Burns.
I don't know.
We
We
could
got,
find
we got a
it.
couple barbers in there. There's some barbers.
There's
Barber's
a lot
an
of
easy one.
barbers.
Yeah, there's
Barber's
tons
an
of
easy
barbers.
one.
Not in UFC then. Of course. The only game I play.
Yeah. Back to wrestling, I guess.
Yes, back to wrestling.
I
WWE is
guess.
kind of a write-off. SmackDown's a little bit better.
I'm kind of interested in watching NXT now.
NXT's pretty good lately. I've
Matt
watched a
Riddle,
little bit of
Keith
it.
Lee.
Yeah.
Keith Lee, Matt Riddle's coming.
Apparently,
Just said that in the other order.
Oh,
It's like Matt Riddle, Keith Lee. You're like Keith Lee, Matt Riddle.
Keith
apparently
Lee, Matt Riddle.
Pentagon and Phoenix are rumored for NXT soon,
God, yeah.
which I don't.
NXT, yeah.
That's
which
cool.
I don't want. So
I don't
much,
want either,
But
In
you know.
NXT though, like NXT would be fun.
Yeah, but I feel like Pentagon's one of those guys that like his strengths lie
Okay,
outside of the WWE system. you
No,
know?
he needs to be able to swear and be crazy.
Yeah.
Do blood stuff.
Crazy matches.
Yeah,
and shit like that.
exactly.
And like he's carrying Lucha Underground in season 4. It's incredible.
They need him.
But if he's on NXT, he can still work other shows, right? Like a lot of NXT guys work other shows, don't they?
They
get
work
sent,
WWE
like-
approved shows.
Yeah,
that-
And
so
they
he
can't
could
be
still do shit.
televised
Yeah,
or on
exactly.
like
Yeah,
any
so
DVDs.
that's what I'm saying. You can still do. So.
it's not really. I mean, it's not the same. Like he couldn't do Lucha or, I guess, Impact or anything. Basically, anywhere he shows up under the WWE umbrella, they're gonna water him down. to some extent.
Like he's not gonna. I don't want it. Phoenix, take him.
Phoenix, on the other hand, is like the next Rey Mysterio.
Yeah,
so I can totally understand why
Phoenix is great.
Who's
they
that
want
jumping
Phoenix.
up the sky?
Oh, man.
Booyaka, booyaka.
Here we go.
Phoenix is one of the craziest wrestlers alive.
Phoenix
like,
is
just
fucking nuts, dude. That guy's amazing.
like he'll do anything, and I've seen him do a lot of shit.
Them as a tag team is like unbelievable.
Yeah,
they
they're
won the
really
PWG titles for a while, and they were so good.
Well, they's
Did
brothers.
Phoenix wrestle Chavo and Lucha?
Maybe.
I think I saw him. I've definitely seen Phoenix wrestle and Lucha.
Phoenix was there from the start.
Yeah.
So
Phoenix? Yeah, Phoenix, and then he does some cool stuff.
yeah.
You know what I like in Lucha? Whenever before their match, they have them walk down the hallway and then they have like videos on the concrete walls.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's pretty neat. You haven't got to Matanza yet, have you?
No.
Okay.
I only got like 6 episodes in, man. I watched Big Rick.
I'm actually right up to date on Lucha now because like season 4 they have a new location. They're not in the temple anymore. They're in this old ice warehouse.
Nice.
So it's all like
Ice.
cold and blue
Ice
and
to
shit.
meet you.
There's like mist and fog everywhere and shit.
Is Glacier gonna be in it?
Maybe.
Oh shit!
Hasn't been yet. I wouldn't rule
he
it out,
has
man.
the Shockmaster entrance where there's
That'd be
just
dope.
like,
The shock.
I gotta say, like they said they were gonna cut the budget and shit, but you don't really see it. It's still pretty.
you
fair,
might not
man.
see it, but like keen eye like me, you'll notice.
It's a pretty
Um,
low budget show to begin with. Like it's just a.
I thought they actually have gone more cinematic. They had this like they started an episode with like this 15-minute like basically movie fight between 2 of the characters who I won't spoil, but it was really consequential and somebody died at the end of it.
Was it a throat rip?
No,
to the throat chop.
it was a building fall off.
Oh,
But they fought like all the way up through the buildings. There were like 3 settings, and then they ended on the roof.
did
you
they
know,
do like
an action
wrestling
movie.
moves throughout, or
Yeah,
did they?
it was like a fight with wrestling moves. Like, it honestly reminded me of House of Horrors, but good. Like
Ooh,
the
that's cool.
concept of House of Horrors, where they were just fighting like through an apartment building and like going up, and it was like an action movie, and it came off really fucking well.
So nobody dropped like fridges on anybody or anything like that?
It wasn't dumb.
There was
like
no
that.
fridge dropping.
And like it had good story and good payoff, and it was just perfectly Lucha, man. And it was like all Rodriguez style too, like shot, you know. And yeah, it was killer. Like they're still like the best weekly thing going, in my opinion.
They're pretty damn good.
Spend your time on that in NXT, man. And like the death rate, holy shit! There's like 2 people dead in an episode now.
Really, they're good. They're pumping it
Like
up.
they're really cranking up.
Nobody
the deaths.
died at first. Everyone just got
They're
really
gonna-
severely injured.
They're gonna have
Well, it
anybody
seems like
left.
they're
Their
kind of
roster.
like they
Killing their
they
whole
introduce
roster.
a bunch of like jobber and fringe characters over the years, and it seems like they're basically trimming their budget, but instead of just having them disappear, they're like having them come back to die in canon.
Is Pimpinella back?
Pimpinella is I haven't seen Pimpinella in 4. She was
No.
I'm pretty sure she's in 3.
Do you
Oh,
think they're killing all these guys off, and then they're gonna do like a zombie type season,
That'd be dope.
where some of them like
I can see
characters
that.
are invasion?
Well, people are getting sacrificed to the gods, basically. So all the jobbers are just getting sacrificed to the gods.
That's cool.
Mortis.
El Mariachi or whatever. That fucking jobber.
Oh, mariachi.
He was in like the first. Not El Mariachi. What's his name?
Oh, the guy who's the
He worked as like a chef apparently,
I
like
don't
down the road from Lucha Underground, and they hired him. That's his.
There's this guy
story.
named Vinny, and he keeps doing this pizza bit where he keeps ordering a pizza to the ring, and then he's like, nice, good pizza, and then he gets killed and like slammed on the pizza, and it's happened like 5 times now. He ordered a pizza in the middle of a battle royale,
my
and everybody
character.
stopped, and he
That's
started to
good.
give pizzas out to everybody, and then he
I
got
need
killed.
pizza
Like, in the
now.
middle of it.
I didn't have pizza break. I said
like-
no anchovies.
Lots of deaths, a couple resurrections too. 2 that I can at least remember off the top of my head. People that died early in the season and then resurrected almost
But is it
immediately.
resurrected at a cost?
Oh yeah,
At a
big time. Big
There's
time.
always a cost.
They both pretty much lost their minds at this point. And
Kenny Edwards.
the time traveling Aerostar characters come back too.
This is the greatest. I don't know why I'm not watching Lucha. This sounds amazing.
There's this character with like lights on his chest. It's like this kind of broke Iron Man
You've
look.
probably seen him before.
And-
He's on the first season.
In canon, in like season 3, you find out he's a time traveler because he shows up in Mexico in like the year 1000 and talks to like this ancient Aztec tribe, and then like gains knowledge and comes back to the temple and shit. It's like it extended Lucha's canon to like 1,000 years old. It's insane.
Know what we need to do? We have to have a show where I just get like super high, and you just describe the lucha shows to me. And I just
man,
wait, what? There's a time traveler. Oh my god.
There's time travel.
Story time with Shane.
Okay, there was a match the other day that was basically like, win and I'll grant you a wish. Anything you want in the universe, which I have the power to give you. And everybody was like, cool, good thing to put up for the match. Like, it was just accepted that she could grant any wish that his heart desired. And he won, and he did get his wish. There's magic all over.
1,000 more wishes.
I want to be released from my contract.
It had to do with another storyline that merged into this storyline.
I want my dead wife back.
I didn't kill my wife.
I don't care.
There's enough dead people to make that true.
That's amazing.
But yeah, man, Lucha's killing it. Like, I just it lacks hype right now. I don't know why. It's one of those things, like, it just kind of gets to like season 4 and it kind of loses steam a bit, even though it doesn't deserve to. Let's say, you know, they split season 3 up, which was a little weird, and I think took some steam out. But this is really strong season. You know, like, it's kind of, the stories are moving along, title pictures are good, shit makes sense, it's coherent, it's fun. It's like everything you want out of wrestling, you know? It's everything I do, at least.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wait till this show like ends for good, and I'll buy the DVD box set and watch the whole thing.
It's just gonna be one of those sad things where like they don't get to do a finale and it just ends one day. And then one weekend somewhere they'll like have a reunion show, like a Lucha Underground reunion show, and they'll close off all the storylines and everyone will fucking die.
Do you know they lend some Lucha guys for Toronto every now and then?
Yeah.
Like in the summertime, like Lucha in the 6th.
Pentagon was here.
Yeah.
We missed him, yeah.
Yeah, I miss Penta. I feel bad about that because he might be gone now. He might not come back.
Yeah, that's tough.
Well, they're doing interesting, like I think I sent to you guys. I don't know if I sent to you.
You sent it to both of us.
The Hell in a Cell one. They're doing next Sunday. They're doing a wrestling show in Rec Room Smash, where it's like everybody's mystery, and then afterwards you get to watch Hell in a Cell.
Oh,
WWE
all together.
That's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
I might go.
Thinking about it, I got some TIFF movies to see.
Yeah,
that's true. Actually, got some football to watch. Sorry, wrestling.
Yeah, I'll see who's playing the night game though. Like
the Niners are playing
that night. They're playing the Sunday night game.
They'll be at least in the afternoon, probably.
The question is,
when
are the Browns playing?
Well,
what are the Browns losing? I'm sorry.
There you go.
Yeah.
Lucha Underground All In too. I didn't want to talk about All In.
Yeah, All In was cool. I watched it totally. I watched it
fucking 2 months after it happened.
I mean, we're good. We're weak. We're a week behind. I
wasn't All In. I can tell you that.
I watched it live. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great wrestling show.
Yeah.
I thought it fucking sucked. I thought it was a piece of shit. Should have never happened.
The card was...
It's going to be the dick.
The card was super weak, but it ended up being fun. I thought, like, they did a lot with what they had. And honestly, they were dick druids. And I don't really think I need to say anymore.
Did you see the Being the Elite All In backstage?
I watched it, yeah.
Yeah, Joey Ryan had a segment. He's like, they left me for dead. But I wasn't.
Awesome, man.
my hot ass wife nursed me back to health.
They kept doing like a bunch of callback spots to like classic matches and classic spots. Like the Dick Druids were obviously Undertaker. You know,
they did a Hogan Warrior thing.
They did Hogan. They did Hogan Warrior. They did Hogan Savage too. Like Brandy Rhodes was like Liz basically to Black Machismo.
Oh yeah, I heard that he like came back.
Yeah, he came out with Randy Savage's brother, like Lanny Poffo.
Yeah. Lanny Poffo?
Lanny Poffo was there.
I'm buying the replay right now.
He got involved.
Lanny Poffo.
Let's go on YouTube.
The genius? Come on.
Again, my suspicions, you know, that I just don't like Marty Scurll were confirmed because he had like a 20-minute match with Okada and I didn't like it, and I like most Okada things.
Oh, I heard it was really good.
Yeah, people said it was, and I just think that they told themselves that. Like,
I think you're just a Marty Scurll hater.
I just think it's boring, man. I don't know. Like,
Marty Scurll's like Zack Sabre without the funness, you know.
It's such a slow
or
pace.
Zack Sabre, Marty Scurll without the umbrella.
That's true.
I just feel like Marty Scurll would fit in really well with like WWE style because he doesn't seem to like to kind of get wild or indie style or Japanese style. Or,
no, he doesn't go any like nothing crazy. You know, it's mostly just
his face is pretty slow. It's like the finger thing.
I love the finger thing. That is over
great,
with me.
But like,
when he just,
I feel like he's almost just like that's the gimmick. You know,
The gimmick, he's a villain, but he always tries to get pops. That's what I don't like. He's not a true villain.
It just doesn't click with me, man. Like, if you put Okada in a ring for 20 minutes, it should be fucking memorable. Like, and it somehow managed not to be.
He's like a Cody. Cody's like, I don't know. I
assume
Cody had a good
Cody's NWA title match was great. Like, honestly.
With Magnus of all people.
I know.
Magnus, I hate Magnus.
It worked so well, man. Like, it was a really old school kind of like feel to it. Like, they did the real like face heel 80s, old school
was Cody
style
a face?
match. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he got like knocked out, air quotes.
He did, yeah.
They pretended like they threw up the X and stuff, and they're like, he's knocked out on God.
He fucking bled too, like pops, and he had his hair back blonde. He looked like Dusty, man. It was awesome.
I like it when he does his hair blonde. I like Cody. He just annoys me because he's so smart.
I like basically everything about Cody except his like ring work.
Shit.
It's
like his whole life.
Like he's a great character. He's a really good businessman. He seems to like really love wrestling and get it. Like a bunch of shit that I always love about dudes, but like I just don't care to watch him between the ropes.
He's not that. Like he's not. I like Goldust better than fucking Cody Rhodes, to be honest.
Are Lisp hereditary?
Like seems like
it.
Yeah. Cody Rhodes.
That's too bad, man. Because like I think Cody's got it. He just gets it. And those boys made like $1 million. So
it's good for them.
Like for real, like they had a $500,000 gate.
What was it? They're saying something like in the backstage one from being the elite, like watching the ring. They're like, yeah, it's like it costs like so much money to put this together. And he's like, now fans will understand why they have to pay $100 to like see us.
Oh, exactly.
It's like a meet and greet's $100 because like it's fucking expensive.
It was expensive. It was a professional show, man. Like they had a professional stage. Their camera like stuff was awesome.
They didn't have a Titantron though, so it's not legit to me.
They had a screen.
Well, they did.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
I didn't watch it.
You don't need a Titantron.
Oh, you need a Titantron.
No, you don't.
You need a
Titantron.
I think you need a bit.
If you don't have a Titantron, it's what's the point? I want to see like stuff on the TV.
It's cool, but like a lot of indie guys don't have entrance videos, so it's kind of pointless.
Well, no, you don't need an like nowadays. WWE doesn't do that anymore, right? It's just like
threw their like name up.
Yeah, nowadays
like,
that's all they do.
Yeah.
Okay.
They just threw their name up or like their logo or whatever.
But it's like moves and it's like
Cody. Those crazy awesome entrance videos though, where like they're just like turning the camera and disappearing.
You see them do their moves in the ring.
Yeah,
and stuff.
It's cool, right?
Yeah.
They show like the jobber matches they have.
Yeah. I'm into it. I like it. That's my thing too.
Let's bring back those.
Poland was fun, man. I hope they do it again. I hope the card's a little more, filled out.
Jericho Funaki main event.
Dude, Jericho Funaki would be baller.
Kenny Penta was really dope. Like,
of course it was.
I wish the 6-man main event had a little more time.
I feel like it was supposed to go like twice as long as it did.
Yeah, they totally got cut. You could see it. It was just getting there, and I was like, damn, it's getting close to 11, and then they just sped through it and finished it up.
And then it just cut off right after the match, right?
Yeah, they just did.
Went like, all right, see you later.
It was like counted 3, and the camera panned, and the announcer was like, all right, thanks for joining. And it just went
I heard
off.
it was like super abrupt and like
it was
just
because
not
they were
great.
late. Yeah, they were late.
I'm sure they were hoping to have the speech and everything that was in Being the Elite this week.
Yeah.
Actually on the pay-per-view, but
they should have just all like came out and like not all the, I don't know. Cody.
I think they were planning on to.
Yeah. That sucks though, man. Fucking Okada went long, that bastard.
So did they do like a farewell, like when the cameras turned off to like the people? Yeah. Oh, and then
there was
they
a
filmed
big
it for Being
speech.
the Elite.
Like I saw a picture of them all in the ring.
So you just you didn't see it if you watched it.
Yeah, it was on Being the Elite this week.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. Like the whole thing. Like Kenny gave a speech, Cody gave a speech, the Bucks gave a speech. Just
Marty
thanking
Scurll
everybody.
gave a speech. He's like, "Sorry, mate, you went long."
No, Marty Scurll wasn't there.
Scurll wasn't there. No.
Really?
No.
Because he went long and they put him in the doghouse.
Yeah.
Seriously?
He was in the shitter.
That's what he said. He was in the shower.
Oh, he's in the shitter. It's like, oh, fuck, boys, we're doing that now. I started shitting.
We're going out now. Fucking hell.
There's no TP.
What are we doing? Come on.
Cody went on. Cody's title match was like halfway through the show, and it was totally a main event.
Like, yeah, it was weird.
I was surprised
that
wasn't the main event.
I feel like he was probably like.
It was weird, man.
I don't want people to think I'm...
Well, I think it was because he was producing, right?
Oh, that's okay. Yeah.
So I think he wanted to be there for like the last hour and a half of the show to make sure it didn't go over, and then it went over anyway. But like his match was definitely the main event spot. Like it was like...
I heard it was very good. I would like to watch it.
No,
I just like...
Really well put together.
Replay. It's like $14.
It's probably online for free. That's how I watched it.
Really?
Yeah, it's just going.
I usually go on Fight TV. That's how I watch the Joey Janela shit.
Let's go to watchwrestling.uno.
It's not those. It's never current for me though. It's always like old episodes of Impact and Raw and shit.
We're not promoting. We're not
one,
promoting streaming, folks. We're just talking about options.
Watchwrestling.nl.
Streaming.
There's like six different watch wrestling.
I bought All In. I just didn't watch it.
Yeah, me and my buddy split it, so I also paid for All In.
Really?
Yeah.
You should, right? You want to support it.
Should you though?
It's one thing.
I rarely pay for
UFC,
wrestling anymore. Like, you know, I haven't been going to the Ring Honor shows the last couple times they come here. We didn't go see WWE this year because they didn't earn it.
No.
And so go to some indie shows, but I don't really put a lot of money in the wrestling pot, you know. And those boys deserved it.
Sure. Yeah, they did a big thing.
Yeah. It was a big old celebration of wrestling. Like, it wasn't just like, oh, we're doing a show, you know. It was like they booked a show like fans, you know, and like for shit they wanted to see as fans and for fans. Not really like, and they raked while they were doing it. They raked a fuck ton of money while doing it, but that was the point. It felt like, at least, it was creating memories for fans.
You think Marco Stunt got a big paycheck?
He probably got $25 in a sandwich like everybody else.
It's good.
Yeah, you know? Catering, Cracker Barrel.
That guy probably eats like fucking 2 grapes a day. He's so tired.
Yeah. But I don't know. They definitely created some moments and memories in ways that WWE doesn't really seem to be able to nowadays.
Well, it seemed like a pretty like fun show. A lot of people were shitting on it. One of the comments on some page are like, "Fucking what the fuck's Cody doing? That selfish asshole."
Hipsters, man, hipsters. Yeah. You just gotta enjoy that shit.
People want to hate for the sake of hating. No. People are always gonna hate shit.
I'm just not the biggest Cody fan, but I appreciate that he did this. It was really cool.
Yeah, I appreciate Cody. I guess. Yeah. Like I'm not a tremendous fan of Cody, but I appreciate what Cody's doing.
I think he's kind of a dickhead sometimes, but like he's good.
He's gonna go like make the NWA title like a big deal again,
which is cool. I like Magnus fucking sucks, but
I think that's important. Like I think it'd be really good if there was like a strong, you know, even loosely affiliated indie scene.
It was that like 40-year-old fucking roid man for a while, Tim Storm.
Tim Storm came out with Aldous.
Really?
They had like entourage walk out to the ring thing.
That's cool.
You know,
Tim Storm's just like the worst though. He's so
he had a pretty good story. But
he did, yeah.
Like the belt will come back to prominence now. Like apparently Cody's gonna just take it around to Japan and Ring Honor and stuff.
Cool. Yeah.
DDP was with Cody too, right?
Yep. Yeah. DDP got involved in the match.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah. He came out and hit. Who was it? Davari.
Davari was with. I heard Davari was with Magnus. Yeah.
That's Diamond Cutter.
He took a cutter.
You have to get if DDP's out there, someone's taking a cutter.
Yeah.
Come on.
There was a softball team I saw in the league I was playing in called the Diamond Cutters.
It's good.
I was like, I want to be on their team.
No shit.
I want to be on their team.
It's a good team.
It's a good name.
It's a good team. I don't know. I'd call All In a success. I hope they do it again because
they definitely will. They made so much money.
I just hope they stay out of WWE, man. Like, you know, Vince is gonna look at them and he's gonna see dollars, and I hope they just stick out.
As long as Cody's still around, there will be another All In. I feel like.
Yeah.
Because the Bucks, like, they have a lot to do with it, but like, if they're gone, they're gone.
No, it would have to be Cody and the Young Bucks. See, they've talked about it. They're like, if
they're
3 of us aren't there, there's no point. Like, we'd all have to do it.
It's apparently the 5 of them, well, including Paige and Kenny too.
Hangman Page was a big part of this.
Yeah.
Dude, Hangman's my boy.
I like Hangman.
They did a Hangman Janela street fight.
That I watched.
I heard it was
actually I did watch
brutal.
The finish to that was crazy.
Yeah, he jumped off the ladder table thing. Yeah, I saw the
He
spot.
did like Hangman has that reverse pile driver finisher.
Oh
and
my
like,
god!
Wow, man, through a table, I cringed. It was great.
And then Penelope got involved. That was pretty sick. She kicked fucking Hangman's ass for a while there, doing the Matrix shit.
She did. It was awesome.
It was pretty dope.
She's pretty good too.
She's great. I wish I was Janela so I could have her as my girlfriend.
LP Ford?
Pinolo?
No, it's Joey Janela's girlfriend. She's like an indie wrestler. Her gimmick's like she's a princess kind of.
And she totally interfered. It was great. Oh, that was one of the highlights too. I thought was Hangman Janela.
No, I was really excited for that match because Janela's great and Hangman's next level right now.
He's doing really well, man.
Hangman's fucking.
But yeah, apparently the 5 of them have committed to like hanging together. And Skrull apparently has signed a Ring Honor for like 2 more years, so he doesn't really have the freedom to agree to that kind of pact.
He'll still be in New Japan, which kind of sucks, so he'll drag that down for a while. But because they have a big working agreement, right?
It was funny, Okada was taunting Skrull throughout the whole build that he was a 205 wrestler. And that he didn't need to wrestle him because he was just from 205.
That's
funny.
And Well, I mean, he won, so.
Was Okada's manager there?
It's not his manager anymore.
Oh, they split. Yeah.
God, I hate that guy. Come on, Rainmaker! Come on!
Rainmaker!
Yeah.
He's doing his own shit now, man.
That guy annoyed the hell out of me.
Gato?
Well, Gato's the New Japan booker.
Oh,
He's the guy.
Gato and Jado.
Yeah, Gato's the guy over there. He's the guy.
Gato's the guy who managed Okada?
Yeah.
Oh,
And he's also the booker. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's cool.
He's the booker. They made it all meta. Like he was obviously Gato's boy because he made him the champ for 2 years, and then on TV he was also Gato's boy.
Okay.
You know, heavily
See, the
promoted.
things you know make things better.
I thought it was cool. It was a good little gimmick. You know.
Side note: quick review for Fire Pro Wrestling World,
Oh.
which I just bought.
Nice.
How much did you pay for it? I saw it was on for like $150.
No,
Really?
I paid the normal version's like $60.
Okay, there was like a deluxe version that was like 120.
No, that comes with
Jesus.
everything, like manager mode and shit. I just wanted to play the game. It's so fucking difficult to get a hang of, but
Yep.
It's like an
fun.
arcade style game, right?
Yeah, it's cool though. Like you
Is
get all
it-
the New
yeah.
Japan guys.
Because
like,
there's
all
a
of them.
creation suite, right?
There's
Like,
creation stuff. I've tried it. I've played it for like a couple days now. It's
Nice.
pretty great. I would recommend
Are
buying.
you
it.
gonna Twitch stream it?
Yeah, I might Twitch stream it for a while.
is it on console? You have
It is on PS4. Yeah,
Nice,
I
cool.
bought it on the PSN or whatever. So.
Nice. No, I've heard
66
about Fire Pro because they're like officially sponsored by New Japan or whatever.
This is
Yeah,
the first
but
time
you-
they actually got like real wrestlers in the game. Like before, it was just like random. They look-alike wrestlers, but
Yeah.
now it's like.
Well,
legit,
people
like-
would create them, right?
Yeah, yeah. But
And they
now
would be
it's
like,
just,
"This is Kenny Omega," but now it's actually Kenny
like
Omega.
Romu's in there. Like the most obscure New Japan guys are
Yeah.
in there. Like Young Lions, everybody.
Nice.
That's
It's
cool.
great.
Well, Kenny's the spokesman, isn't he?
Yeah, Kenny's in it. He's great.
He's like the endorsement. He got an
No, yeah,
endorsement
Kenny
deal.
did a lot of promotion for
Yeah.
it. And then Xavier Woods has been playing a little bit too.
I think we should definitely Twitch some Fire Pro for sure.
That'd be great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's cook it up.
I don't have it on a disc. That's the only problem.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
that's-
downloaded.
Yeah, but I can sign into my
Well, that's-
PSN
yeah,
on this and
that's
then
how you-
download
No, I
it
mean
from
like
yours.
for
Yeah,
sure,
dude.
man. Twitch.
You're gonna have to
Twitch that up.
delete some stuff on your PS4 though.
No.
Well, you're not gonna be able to get the game.
I know your stupid 2K18 pops up every time I turn on my PlayStation. Cannot download, not enough space.
Yeah,
every
fuck.
time.
Tried to download it on this. I had to bring my own PS4 over.
Hardships.
It's bullshit.
The
It's
hardships.
the worst.
The hardships, man.
What else we got? Anything else?
New Japan kicked back up this week. I think it's
New
Kenny and Ishii tonight, like Saturday night over into Sunday morning for the title.
All right.
For the
title,
title,
eh?
for the title,
Title?
Ishii finally gets a heavyweight title shot. I think it's his
Good for
first
him.
one ever.
If he wins the title, oh my god, I'll freak out.
Fuck, if he wins the title, I will freak out for opposite reasons. Kenny's just getting going, man.
No,
Kenny's just
Ishii would
going.
just like be the best champion
No.
ever. He'd come out like just chopping people.
No one.
Did you
no
watch the
one-
G1 yet, or see who won the
I'm
G1?
halfway through.
So you still don't know who won?
No, I don't.
Whew. Okay, good. I almost just spoiled it for you. I didn't, but I almost did. I won't.
Just tell me, is it Ishii?
No.
Okay.
Obviously, it's not Ishii.
No, it's true. It can't be Ishii because he wouldn't get the title shot.
Oh,
now.
that's true.
right?
Yeah, okay.
Fuck
But
you.
don't look at the cards because the winner is having a defend the contract match.
I will not. I'm
Wait,
gonna stay
what?
away from New Japan for a while.
You have to defend it like a belt, basically.
It's like almost like a Money in the Bank briefcase, but it's a title, sort of. So you
Like
gotta defend
always?
it. Yeah.
So who did Kenny or last year? NATO.
You usually get it's like the same thing as when you're a champ in the G1 and you lose. It's like
You have to defend it.
defend against that guy. So like if you lose in the G1 and then you win the G1, you defend it against somebody you
you-
lost to.
Tell me who he's. I know who won. Like who he's wrestling. Do you care about that? Because it won't tell you who won technically.
Kind
Like
of.
you won't
Just-
know who
just,
won.
Just say it. Just
Who's he wrestling?
Kata.
Oh, okay. Ooh, cool.
I think I know who won.
Hey, who do you think it is?
Is it Naito? Again.
Well, don't
No?
tell him.
Yeah.
He's gonna keep guessing.
Just
Just don't
say-
say anything.
He
Just
asked. He's a
shake your
man.
head if it's
he
not
asked,
Naito. If
he
it's not
asked.
Naito, just tell me if it's not Naito.
It's not Naito.
Okay, good.
Or is it?
Are you being like for real though?
You're asking me to tell you the truth, and I am.
It could be
So it's
Naito.
not
though.
Naito.
It could be.
Okay. I'm gonna be done like by the end of the week, so we'll
No,
talk
you're
about
not,
it next
man. It's like you're only half done. You still got like so much more to go.
time. I watch them all in like a day though. I got days off. Just watch them.
Get there, because I will absolutely spoil by accident, and I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't want
It's
to.
always
Or I'll
me.
spoil it on purpose because like just watch it.
Because
Man.
I've been surprised. I've been
Also
on
that.
Instagram a lot and I haven't seen any like G1 shit. So I guess I just.
It's like because they went on vacay for like 3 weeks after,
Yeah.
and it kind of like the buzz dies, right?
So it's good. Like if cause like when I found out Kenny won the fucking title through Instagram, that pissed me off so much. Like
Get off the gram, bro.
That's what I do in the morning.
Don't go on the gram.
I whip my wiener out and then I go look at pictures of Josh Brolin.
Does Gram allow you to mute words? Because like Twitter allows you to mute words.
It's not words, it's pictures.
No, but like you can mute something so it'll just block the post entirely. Like if you block like Omega or something, you won't be able to see a post that has in the text something about Kenny Omega.
But it's like
I understand it's just pictures, but people write shit.
No, but I'm saying somebody could like put that up and not put like Kenny Omega. You know what I mean? So it could still spoil it.
It lowers the odds at least.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if we can do that.
Because like Twitter allows you to just mute words, which I do constantly to avoid spoilers for
smart.
XYZ. You just put a filter on for like the night.
Yeah.
And when you watch it, takes filter off.
What the hell are people complaining about when they get like spoilers from movies?
Oh, they're lazy.
Oh, so it's not. Oh, fuck.
They're lazy. There's tons of filtering settings on Twitter that people don't give a shit to tinker with at all.
I don't think they can do that on Instagram, but like I usually just go to like the sports page and there's all the wrestling shit. There's funny memes, but then I see like Kenny Omega wins the title. Ooh.
You know what I find is super good for spoilers is Squared Circle. They're like Reddit Squared Circle.
Where they put it right in the title. Yeah.
But their mods are very stringent for like spoiler tagging things.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And so like you can kind of cruise with confidence through Squared Circle and know that it'll be clearly tagged as a spoiler. And if you click in the thread, you're fucking spoiled to shit. But you won't get spoiled on titles usually. Like
that's good.
Thread titles. So you can kind of cruise through and just pick your spots.
Well, yeah, it's like the only shit I give a shit about is New Japan and NXT. Yeah. So and I already read NXT spoilers.
Me too.
I just can't fucking wait for shit.
I find it really hard not to read spoilers.
Honestly, yeah,
for anything. Stuff.
Nowadays, I used to never click on WWE spoilers, and now I'm like, it's like, oh, speculation of who's going to do this match. I'm like, all right, let's see what's up. It's Roman. What a surprise.
Yeah,
oh, it's Roman. And actually, that's the only part of the article. Oh, it's Roman.
Yeah. Oh, it's Roman. Yeah, exactly.
We should start our own website and be like, news on who's going to do main event this. It's Roman Reigns, obviously. Why did you click on this?
What? It's like the Bunny Ears website where it's just like fake articles.
Yeah.
It's just a storyline generator, but it just keeps popping up Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns.
How do we push Roman? But how does this affect Roman?
Roman Reigns Mad Libs.
I want to book Kevin Owens, but how does this affect Roman?
How does this affect Roman? I want Kevin Owens to win the title.
We'd actually do that. It'd be a good flash game.
We could do one where it's like people have to type in like, who is your favorite wrestler? Type in here, and then when they type in the box and they click enter, it just writes Roman Reigns.
Vince comes out and goes, wrong. He goes, Roman's your favorite. Don't you like Roman? He's the big dog.
Oh my God, you could do that for The Simpsons, where it's like, did you? It's like you called 911. Did you commit a crime? It's like yes or no. It's like hit one for no. No. You said no, which means you did. It's like police are on their way. It's like, do you like Roman? Yes or no? It's like no. It's like you said no, which means yes. I'm gonna do that.
Exactly. I like it. That's like a WWE focus group. Like Vince just keeps getting new focus groups until
Did anybody do that yet?
No, I don't think so.
The Simpsons one where it's like they watch it just scratchy.
No, I haven't seen that at least.
Because I feel like somebody has.
I still think your best work is fusing wrestling and Simpsons.
It's true.
So I think that might be your calling.
Yeah, I should go back into that.
Might be your calling.
Absolutely. Do the Roman Reigns one. That's funny.
The best, but I saw the best one was the sheep one. Did you see that? Where it's like they see a sheep and it's got Roman's head on it and they're like, "Aw," and then it goes to a smaller sheep and it's Seth. They're like, "Aw," then a smaller one and it's Dean. They're like, "Aw," and then Roman comes back and he's like, "Get out of here, you!" Yes.
Get out of here. I do remember. That was good.
But yeah, no. If nobody's ever done the one where it's like turn the dial, whatever.
God, and Ralph cries.
Yeah, everybody loves him, and they love that. That one kid seems to love the bodybuilder. You guys are bunch of morons. What do you want?
That's like the only good thing about WWE right now is the meme ability of it.
Oh, the meme-ages?
The meme-ages.
The meme game. Yeah, I gotta get back in the Simpsons meme game.
You should, man.
I'll make some memes. They'll be pretty bad, but they'll be some weird memes.
Just do them, man.
Memes are memes,
a lot
man.
Of Nia
There's a
Jax,
market for everything.
Memes.
All right, go for it.
I don't even know what the meme would be. It would just be showing her and being like, she has a camel toe.
That's a bad one. Next.
It's just posting pictures of Nia Jax camel toe.
This is a meme. It has the caption. This is
You're just gonna get banned, and rightly so.
Oh man, that'd be funny if you just your hashtag is like hashtag is this a meme, and it's just you posting Nia Jax camel toe.
I'll start that.
Fuck man.
Don't dare me.
Do it on your own Twitter.
Maybe I will. Little House on the Prairie can't afford that.
He's
on the come up.
Building my game, Twitter game.
Little house.
Little house on the prairie.
Yeah, I don't know. Wrestling's kind of just wrestling right now.
Wrestling's wrestling, yeah. Just like the Max Landis thing. Wrestling.
We have Oh, I love that promo. Wrestling is wrestling, but
it ebbs and flows, man. I mean,
we have a lot of. Actually, I think we're gonna do a lot more wrestling content. I have an ideas we're gonna pitch off the pod.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you guys about that we can easily film, and it'll be fun. It'll be wrestling related, so we'll stick in that game.
And then we got some other stuff down the pipeline.
We do less reviews because there's not much to review that matters. You know?
Honestly, no.
We can still do predictions, but
we'll do predictions because that's the fun part of wrestling is like anticipating something, and like the payoff is the problem.
Then being horribly disappointed is also part of the fun. Yeah, but that's also not that fun.
Yeah.
Well, it's like it was just like the feeling you have watching NXT and then SummerSlam. You know,
No.
Like, and you watch NXT on Saturday and that shit's amazing.
Always.
And it's like a 5-star wrestling show, and everything you want out of wrestling. It's like the ring work's awesome, the storyline progression, the characters dope. And then you watch SummerSlam, and it's just the most boring
and
shit.
It's 9 hours longer than that.
And I almost quit like 2 or 3 different times. I was like, I don't even give a shit.
I still haven't watched it. I missed it, and I still haven't watched it.
I wanted to stick around for Brock and Roman just to see what happened.
Yeah,
and then that was fucking ridiculous.
Well, and they fucking teased the shit out of everybody.
Like,
fucking assholes.
Man, it was kind of brilliant, but
it was brilliant.
Time,
but it was a dick move.
I just fucking it pissed me off. Like
SummerSlam was apparently very bad, and I will not watch it.
They brought out Braun before the Roman and a Lesnar match to tease a cash, and he's like, "I'm just gonna stand here and I'm gonna wait." God. And he just stands. He did. I told Shane. I predicted that KO was gonna win the briefcase and come out and go to commentary and do that.
Exactly.
So I almost got it right.
Yeah.
I said the wrong guy.
I love the idea.
He just stood there, and then
to distract the crowd.
Yeah, Roman did a suicide dive and took him out.
Yeah.
And then
he stayed down.
Yeah. Well, no, Brock Lesnar came out, beat the shit out of him, and whipped the briefcase up the ramp so that he couldn't cash it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Broke the Tron TV.
And then he went back in the ring, and Roman speared him and won.
Yeah.
It was the worst thing ever, man. It was just like 7 or 8 Superman punches.
Yep.
About 4 spears.
Yep.
And that was it.
It was their worst match.
Yeah, and then like the best part was when Brock beat up Braun with a chair. He just beat the piss out of him.
It started with a spear. They basically pulled the Goldberg crap. Where
it was Superman spear, and then
they probably didn't want to risk getting like horrible crowd reactions.
Well, it was just a quick bullshit match.
That's why Braun came out, and then the thing was like 7 minutes.
Because everybody's like he's gonna cash in.
Yeah.
But there was also a really good part where because Brock goes in the ring with the steel chair, and Roman spears him. And the chair flies out of Brock's hands, hits the ropes, and then comes back and hits him in the face.
That was good.
My god! Like the Rock thing when he does.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was really good. That match, it was terrible though, man. And like,
it wasn't even a match. It was just
series of spots.
Yeah. It was Lesnar Goldberg 4.
Yeah.
I'm down for that. I'll watch that.
But it wasn't as
good
fun though.
No.
Like the Mania one was fun. Lesnar Goldberg 3, that was like,
especially when you build to it for like 3.5 fucking years.
Yeah,
you know, like it was like, Seth stole the title, and then they separated Roman and Brock, and they're gonna come back together, and then they just like this whole year has been like 3 matches, and it's like
they've been the same 3 matches,
and they're worse than the last somehow. It never builds. It has no heat. Like how do you do 3? You waste 3 Lesnar matches on this guy this year. Basically, Lesnar's only work all year on Roman, and it's just like this lukewarm bullshit.
Like, and especially when they did, I mean, you got that great Fatal 4-Way at SummerSlam last year. You got the great AJ Brock match.
Fantastic.
Like how it's just so upsetting that they didn't go Seth Brock. Like
Brock can work,
such
man.
a better person to take the belt off.
Like fantastic wrestler.
Yeah, and it would have been amazing to watch him and Seth Rollins actually have a match. Like
even a 3-way between Brock.
I didn't
and Seth and Roman.
Yep.
It was fine, but I don't want to see another Brock and another electric because we know what's going to happen. They're going to take him out and then he's just come and win. Yep. I want to see a solo match, but with somebody other like AJ. Like AJ, that was such a good fucking match.
I wanted to see the Finn Brock match that never happened.
That too, yeah.
I wanted to see the DB Brock match that never happened.
There's a lot we're probably never
I still want to see it.
Honestly.
I want to see that David versus Goliath, man.
Nah, I don't want to see Braun
really
die.
Compelling. Really
not
compelling.
anymore, man. Not for me.
Brock.
I want to see Brock rock again.
Brock's not dangerous anymore, man. Like,
no, but like it doesn't matter. Like those suplexes are not. You can't take a suplex not in a bad way.
Those, yeah. You can take them. He just releases early. It's like
just have him flip him every time he does a full.
If you
flip
take
super.
him on your shoulders, like the front of your shoulders, like
I know,
take a safe German suplex.
Yeah,
I know there's, but it's too. I think it's too risky.
If you can't like whip him around like he did to John Cena in 2015, but like
he
can throw him.
No, I still want to see Brock rock though.
I do too.
That'd be a great attitude.
We're just getting Roman Rock, so
it'd just be like
oh my god, Roman Rock is gonna be so bad.
It's gonna ruin Rock.
It's gonna
It's gonna ruin Rock.
He's gonna get fucking booed.
Yep.
That'll probably be his last match ever too.
Exactly.
That's the sad part.
The Rock has to come he has to go full fucking heel, and he'll get a crowd support.
Oh, if he goes Hollywood Rock,
I don't know how that happens.
He comes out and he does it. Okay, I got it.
Hollywood Rock.
So The Rock comes out, a surprise Raw.
Yeah.
And then Roman's in the ring talking. He comes out to him and he's just like, Roman, like, so proud of you, man. You're part of the family. Like, I'm so like, good job. And he like gives him a hug. And he's like, and says something like, you're part of the family, but you're not blood. Yeah. And he gives him a rock bottom.
And he's like, the stadium explodes.
And he goes, You've disrespected the Samoan lineage for long enough. Now I'm taking your title. Oh, man. If you're Samoan, and I'm gonna shove it up your candy ass. I don't know.
Down to the SmackDown hotel.
If he just comes in and just beats the piss out of him and goes heel in terms of like he should be a heel because he's beating up a baby face, quote unquote. He'll get a great pop, but he'll get the pop for that. If he goes in and he's just like, you know what, Roman, like, I respect you and shit. Like, let's just fight it out. Like he has to go heel, right?
Happen.
But that doesn't make any sense. Why is he coming back to do that?
Because the star power of The Rock is enough.
But it just like I don't get like either like Roman calls him out or The Rock. It doesn't make any sense for him to just show up and be like, "Hey, I haven't wrestled in like 4 years." You know what they're gonna do? He's gonna be like, "Oh, I haven't been in Mania in like 3 years. Let me come back and let me fight you for the fuck."
He's gonna win. Oh my god, he's gonna win the Royal Rumble.
Do you think he's actually going to win the Royal Rumble?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, he gets his actual Rumble win.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm into it if he wins the Rumble.
No.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah. TV, come on.
They dropped the Rumble odds and he is first.
Oh, shit.
He's like 5-1 or something.
Dude. Oh, where's the Rumble this year? Is it in Philly?
I don't remember.
Oh, I want to go to that so bad if The Rock's in the Rumble.
Apparently that's the plan is Rock wins the Rumble, calls out Roman. They have a WrestleMania match.
But...
I don't know.
Is he in the so do you know like any specifics? Like, is he a surprise entrant or is he like a storyline?
I would be really surprised if they brought The Rock back and it wasn't announced. I'll tell you that because he's supposed to be on SmackDown 1000, right?
When is that?
Like next month, maybe November or something. It's soon.
Okay.
And I wouldn't be surprised if he uses that opportunity to announce he's going to be in the Royal Rumble.
And then never come back for 2 months and then show up.
Exactly. And then If You Smell will hit at number 28 and he'll rock out there for 7 to 10 minutes of action and then he'll win.
Shit.
Just tosses everybody.
There's no fucking way he's coming back and losing. Tell you that right now.
If losing the Rumble?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he'd have to. If he's in the Rumble, he's winning the Rumble.
Exactly. So
unless Roman fucks him out of it.
That would be dope, but why?
Because he was afraid he was going to win.
Rumble.
He's like, oh, The Rock was going to win. I didn't want to. He's like, I didn't want to wrestle you.
I don't want to wrestle you. But then you're turning Roman heel, right?
No, he's still.
I think that feud works if you turn Roman heel.
Oh no, this is what he does. This is what happens. So it's The Rock, Big Show, and Kane.
Oh yeah.
And Roman Reigns comes out to help him, but accidentally eliminates him.
Oh my god.
Then Kane wins?
And Kane wins.
Or it's just like Roman. It's like The Rock's getting beat down or something, and like Roman comes out to help him, like The Rock did help him, and he accidentally screws him over, and The Rock goes like, and he goes, "I did it for The Rock.
I did it for The Rock."
None of this sounds good. And I can't think of a situation where like Rock gets Roman over.
No, he's not gonna.
What if Rikishi comes back?
That would be dope.
What if Rikishi comes? You smell what the quiche is cooking?
It's like Roman's sub feud before Mania. He has to like put Rikishi down.
He's fight a 50-year-old
because Rikishi tries to hit him with the car.
And he jumps it or something. He like leaps and jumps the car.
You just sold me on this alone.
It's like it goes cinematic whenever like Braun came out of the garbage, and he's like.
It's like slow motion.
Yeah. That's so cool. And then Rikishi comes out.
Or he's sitting there, he's about to get hit, and Braun comes and hits like smokes a car.
Punches the car.
Like tackles it out of the way.
It goes like off camera, you hear like a screech and Braun goes, "Bro!" And they turn and the car's on his side. Braun's like, "You got these hands."
Yeah. Rikishi comes out, he's like, you smell what the quiche is cooking.
Oh man.
Like I don't know how they envision Rock getting him over.
Yeah, I don't understand what they think's gonna happen.
Roman goes heel, right? Roman goes heel either with the Shield or maybe with the Usos or some shit. And Rock comes back to like try to cleanse WWE of this like evil force, and like he turned on the family and shit, you know. And Roman's like, I don't give a damn about the family. Yeah, and it's like Rocky is like the conquering hero, but then does Rocky win? Because I don't think he wins.
You could also do maybe like the Usos come out and just like turn on Roman, and like Rikishi comes out and turns on Roman.
Yeah,
and Rikishi. The Samoans kick him out.
Samoan dynasty.
And then The Rock comes and he's like the leader of it. I don't know.
And then Bullet Club OG shows up.
Yeah.
Fucking Tamatonga swaggers out there.
Oh, hell yeah. Just
and
swearing, cursing
Paul
up a
Heyman
storm.
too, because he knows how to speak.
You know what's actually going to happen, and you know what's going to happen, is that it's going to be a lukewarm face-face, lots of respect feud. And they think
Roman... Lots of respect.
And they're going to do the hold the arm up at the end of the match. Yeah.
And if they think basically Roman being in the same ring with The Rock and getting that rub and shine is enough, and then Rock will raise his arm at the end of Mania and point at him like he did to Cena.
And do that face confused why people are booing.
Exactly. And then Rock will roll out of the ring and the confetti will hit and people will be leaving the stadium in droves, and Vince won't understand why.
But like,
fucking people.
I like think about it though. You think I feel like The Rock would be smart enough to know like what happened at the Rumble, that he knows like Roman's getting booed. I think he's going to try to put him over in a way where he knows he's going to get him over. I don't think he would come back to just do a nonsense thing.
I agree. Like, I think Rock would want and need a plan, you know, that he would approve of before coming back, because, like you said, Johnny, it's probably his last match.
Yeah.
Right? And he's going to want to go out with a bang.
No, I doubt it.
Maybe.
Pretty sure. He's
maybe.
And,
you know what? Could this be his Hall of Fame year? If it's his Hall of Fame year, it's probably his last match.
Fuck, that's
I think
shit,
it is.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, he can go in whenever they want to, obviously. Like, it's just whenever.
They didn't put Undertaker in that, though, right?
Yet.
Yeah.
They said he might not, because, and like Vince doesn't want to go in either, apparently, when he's alive, because he doesn't want to give a speech.
Yeah, they don't want Taker to break character.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So and Taker doesn't want to break character, even though he does on his fucking gram all day, man.
So dumb.
His wife is on Instagram.
No, he is on Instagram now.
Oh,
yes.
Gross.
He's
has under the dead man.
Yeah.
Undertaker anime lover 227. He's supposed pictures.
It's just workout pics and like Trump supporting garbage anyway.
Really? Yeah. Taker's a Trump supporter?
Yeah.
No of course he's from Texas.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Big giant white man from Texas.
Trying to take our guns.
Trying to take our guns. I want my kid to have
That's why
guns.
Taker's back, because all these brown people are trying to take his wrestling jobs.
Taker can stay retired,
all these Mexicans are taking the wrestling
stay retired. He's gonna like
you think Roman Reigns is Mexican?
Undertaker's gonna show up on SmackDown 1000 and come up behind Andrade Almas and be like, "Hey, what you doing?
Yeah,
you doing?"
And then he starts to build that wall chant.
Undertaker has this like late career run as like a Trump supporting conservative asshole.
The greatest heel
MAGA
ever.
Taker.
Oh my god.
MAGA Taker, he comes out in the red hat.
I was a dead man, but I have seen the light thanks to Trump, and I have been resurrected.
I will tell you right now that if that happens, I'm fucking out. I'm fucking out.
Oh, they're gonna work Trump into an angle somehow.
I'm
someday.
out.
No, they'll never.
They already have done that in AAA, man. Like Brian Cage in Mexico was a huge like Trump guy during the election.
The first to do it was actually what's his face? God, what's his name? He's terrible wrestler. I want to say Sean Jordan, but it's not a wrestler.
Well, he's a Trump supporter, so he's bad at what he does for sure.
What's his fucking Marco Corleone, aka?
Oh, that guy.
Sean O'Hare who follows us on
No, not Sean O'Hare.
It's the other Mark Jindrak.
Jindrak.
Oh,
yeah.
Jindrak.
Jindrak
sodomized Michael Cole.
What?
Remember that Mark Jindrak, the guy who Michael Cole, he held Michael Cole up against a wall and read on poetry?
No, that was Heidenreich.
Oh, Heidenreich.
Yeah, I dipped during that era.
Jindrak was like a horrible.
Was he with Rene Dupree? Or was that?
No,
it was
Dupree
Jindrak and O'Hare. Jindrak was supposed to be the fourth member of Evolution.
Yeah, Mark Jindrak.
Oh, yeah.
And then he got replaced by Batista.
Yeah,
and now
that
he's
was a
Marco
genius
Corleone.
move.
Yeah, and now he's in AAA as Marco Corleone, and he was the grand champion for a while. I think he
for
was
like
the first,
2 years. Yeah.
He was like the first American grand champion. I think.
He was, and he did the whole like America. And, I'm racist type gimmick.
Yeah, because he was like he's very large too. You know, he's like 6'5".
He got like swole after. He was big, but like he got swole in Mexico.
I don't know where he is. Is he still doing that now? Is he in CMLL?
He's in either. I think might be in AAA
because I know Mundo like is in AAA, and Phoenix just won the AAA title, and fucking Jeff Jarrett is in AAA right now.
Yeah, Jeff Jarrett.
Like,
Hall of Famer
Double
Jeff
J.
Jarrett.
Yeah. Like, I know their titles traded hands a bunch.
Which is weird because like Mexican titles always go for like a year at least. It's bizarre. Like the AAA, I was looking up the history of AAA champion. Every reign was like 7 years, 5 years, 4
really?
years. Yeah,
Well, was a big deal. I don't know. Phoenix is now, so
that's cool. Hopefully, he holds it for 5 years.
hopefully, because that'll keep him at NXT.
Yeah, there you go.
Shit.
I do not watch Mexican wrestling. CMLL is like it's hard to get into.
Follow it on Twitter.
The only Mexican wrestling I watch is Nacho Libre.
Well, it's the best one, right?
Nacho.
I found some like, what was it, like a GIF account, and then they kind of turned into Lucha GIFs specifically, and I just kind of stayed, didn't unfollow.
There's some good
there's
Lucha
some
GIFs.
damn good GIFs. If you
Oh,
follow
okay.
Mexican wrestling through GIFs, it's the
There's some
best way
fun,
to
yeah.
do it.
The problem is like all the old guys still do it, and they're like 60.
Dude, man, La
years
Park, La Parca,
LA
Was that the guy
the
who,
chairman.
the WCW guy who
Yes.
used to wear the skeleton?
Yes.
No way.
LA
He's still
Park,
around.
bro.
He's still around. His name's just La Park now
La Park.
because I think, Mexico tries to steal people's names all the
Yeah,
time. and shit.
copyright a lot.
And he's like 48. He's on the fucking run of his career. He's a viral star in Mexico right now.
Yeah.
And he's wrestling main event matches all over the place.
There
Yeah.
is dudes there who have had strokes and they're 70 years old. And
Yeah.
They work main event matches.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding.
Yes, that's my kind of wrestling.
Like
a lot of
Psycho
rest
Clown.
holds and spine busters.
Not
Psycho
spine
Clown.
bumps. They can't take back bumps.
No, they give spine busters.
Oh, okay. Just,
Yeah, Psycho Clown, Phoenix,
That would be,
Jeff Jarrett, and Brian Cage
Psycho
were the
Clown
main
is like
event.
68 years old.
Yeah.
And
It's my,
not the Ric Flair 68. The Lex Luger 68.
He's fucking ripped, man. That dude's huge.
Oh, Psycho Clown's huge.
Dude's
Yeah.
huge.
Ric Flair drip go woo on a bitch.
No Migos in this podcast.
No.
It's a
I
good
agree.
song though.
I'm with Johnny on this
Ah,
one.
it's a
I saw
fun
this
song,
last
though.
picture. It was like Shane Strickland with his glasses, and like, is this Migos?
That's a good joke. That's a good joke.
I don't get it, but
You can trust. It's a good joke.
If you knew who he was.
It's a good joke.
Sean Strickland.
No,
Shane?
Sean Strickland.
Is that Killshot?
Who is it? Shane
Killshot, right?
Strickland?
No,
What?
I changed Strickland. Yeah,
Is that
Same
Killshot?
fucking
'Cause
name.
he has, like,
Sean
the-
Shane, same name.
he has the dreadlocks and he's got the little John Lennon glasses. And someone was like, "Is this?"
See, like, I hate to look up lucha guys because I got like horrendously spoiled by Wiki looking up just one of the lucha wrestlers to see who he
Yeah.
actually was in Mexico and stuff. So
Yeah.
I just don't anymore. So I kind of lose track of
Why don't
dudes.
you put a filter on it?
The Wiki filter, man.
Wiki filter.
Wiki's just like, hey, spoilers! You want some spoilers?
Yeah.
We're not even gonna warn you.
No, they're the
It's
worst.
just gonna
with
be there, and you're
spoilers.
gonna be like, oh, fuck.
shit.
Because Lucha Underground tapes like
Wiki?
so much in advance. They do like everything.
Well, it's a
The
TV show.
wiki
Yeah.
is no, the wiki is updated through the tapings. Whatever they've taped is on the wiki as though it's already happened.
Okay.
It's like,
Like,
somebody
so I
took.
knew somebody won the title before.
Yeah.
I even
Oh,
Exactly. It's like somebody. You don't take the spoiler reports and put them on the wiki, man. That's
Yeah.
not cool.
No,
yeah,
it's
who's a
terrible.
dick who's doing the Lucha Wiki?
Like that's not cool, man. Updated every week.
Brad.
Fuck you, lazy.
Lazy bastards.
Anyway. Anything else, guys?
I don't know.
I think we had a good run.
This
It was a fun
This is
run.
a pretty good run for nothing to talk
For
about.
nothing to talk
boys.
about, yeah.
Picked up
we
near the end there. We got pretty into it. I
We
started
did.
leaning forward. Thinking about stuff.
started
It's like,
leaning
oh, shit.
forward.
That's how you know.
Yeah.
That's how you really know.
Yeah, I guess we can just wrap it up then.
Yeah,
So, yeah, we got some
Cool.
stuff coming, right?
pretty good. Yeah, we'll do more diversified content.
This
Yeah.
is just a
Move
fun
forward
little podcast to tie you over for a bit.
Yeah,
you
Honestly,
know?
I think this should just be like a general or podcast in general. We can just talk about shit.
Just the Kick Punch
yeah.
Sports.
This will still be your home, folks. We'll still have
Yes.
the down home.
This is like this is our
Wrestling.
anchor,
OG,
right?
the
Yeah.
OG pod.
OG pod, which is always fun
Yeah.
because we
Well,
can
we-
just talk shit, right?
While we branch out into other avenues.
Yeah, I'll be streaming some games pretty soon.
Yeah.
When I have the time, I'll some Fire Pro on there. I suck at it, but I'll try. Some more UFC, of course.
We're gonna have fantasy football content.
Yeah.
you
I
know,
will might be included in that because I am in the pool officially.
Occasionally.
Yes.
whenever Johnny
go
can,
Browns.
he'll be involved because
Go
he's trying
Browns.
to play fantasy football with no football knowledge. which is fine.
Apparently, I have more points than Lindsay at this point.
Because you got the Eagles defense, you're smart.
That's
yeah.
fair. That's
So,
fair. That's not gonna hold
not
up the
doing
rest
too
of the
bad.
season. But
Get out of here with that nonsense.
you're a bunch of old men.
Bunch of old men. Pfft. Super Bowl champs, bud.
Yeah, but then you load it up with old dudes.
That's true.
Just means more power. I don't know.
Lodi Nada's like 40 now. Just saying.
I'll also be doing my solo Cleveland Brown podcast with my father.
Oh my
that
God!
time.
Does he
I will
know he's
listen to
on it,
this.
or is it you just
No, I'm
recording
just gonna
him?
record him talking.
Record him while he's
yelling
watching
about
games.
Yeah.
That's actually that would be really good. There was a really viral Twitter feed that was like that. It was like stories from my grandpa, and it was just like grandpa bitching about various things, like asking him about stuff. It was hilarious.
My dad's so bored because he just eats like chocolate covered blueberries and watches the games. Like,
Give me.
He doesn't talk shit.
I would actually listen to John Barber, Cleveland Browns podcast though.
That's true.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's like that's you.
Oh, okay.
I have nothing to do with
I'll
this.
do it with my dad for sure.
All brown everything.
Yeah, I just want to listen to
It's
you
called
talk.
All Brown Everything.
You actually
Well,
should
so you
just
talk about the
document
Cleveland
your
Browns.
experience as trying to be a half-ass football fan.
Picking the worst team possible. Yeah.
Yeah, you picked it. You came into a year where they went 0-16. What are they like?
1-31 in 2 years.
They're gonna be 3-31 this year at least.
That's true. That's
a
true.
lot of people have them going to the playoffs. So.
That's
you know how
no,
excited
Fox
I am
Sports
for that?
people.
That's
Fox
holy
Sports people
shit.
are morons.
No.
Fox Sports guys
No.
are so dumb.
Talking about
That's-
DC.
No. I mean, no. I find that even the very thought of that offensive at
I
this
know.
point.
It's
No.
such a joke. They're winning. They could
No.
win maybe 6 games.
They're gonna get in the
Exactly.
playoffs.
They
Don't you
top out
worry.
at 6.
It'll be all
2 to 4.
documented.
2 to
All
4,
Brown
6.
Everything.
6 in a
Yeah.
miracle.
6 is a good season.
Yeah.
6 is a great season.
But yeah, you'll hear more of that talk on the
Fantasy football.
edition.
More fantasy football.
Just
'cause,
make fun of me. Yeah.
You know, it's we gotta branch out here, folks.
Yeah, we'll be
We
doing
love
some
some football.
professional karate as well.
That's right.
'Cause
And,
you get all the best things, MAGA, karate.
and sports betting. I'll throw some sports betting at you too.
There you
Sure,
go.
yeah, we'll
Yeah.
get everything in there.
Yeah, baby.
Sean just documents his gambling problems.
I can't stop.
Just slowly start seeing like we do video podcasts and furniture is slowly disappearing because Shane has to sell it for money.
Sold it.
I
Gambled.
had to pawn it. I'm getting it back though. I pawned it. So I can get it
I'm gonna get back 2 more couches too.
There's no casino in Toronto, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, you gotta go to the Niagara
It's a
Falls.
good
Eh?
thing. There was a casino 10 minutes from my house in Vancouver, so
Oh damn.
I enjoy blackjack.
No, what we're gonna
I'll
do.
leave
We're
it
gonna
there.
do. We're gonna do a live podcast from the Fallsview Casino where we watch football games on a Sunday and bet on them.
You'll lose me. I'll be at the blackjack table.
You're not gonna be at the TVs watching the games.
I will also be at the blackjack table because
Dude,
I've never been to a
blackjack's
casino.
way more important. I'm sorry.
Fine, I'll sit there and you can sporadically come and watch the games while
Okay.
I watch them and bet on them.
I'll
and
be at
lose
the
money.
slots like one of the grannies, just putting in my quarters.
Last time I was in Van, me and my buddies watched the Niners game and then walked over to the blackjack tables, which was, I mean, heaven, essentially.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. Well.
Anyway,
Hey, man,
yeah.
Gambling makes me feel alive, folks. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's all I live
Shane,
for.
you have a
It
problem.
fills my god hole.
Hey. Yeah. All right. Thanks for listening, guys.
Yeah.
Kick punch
Um,
sports.
Kick Punch Sports.
Boom boom.
Follow it. I changed it on Twitter, so you guys.
Oh, you
know.
did? Good,
Yeah, I
good.
did.
Sweet.
Bird
Kick
on.
punch sports.
All right. Cool. Awesome. Thanks for listening, guys.
Peace.
Thanks for listening. Bye.